time it is. It is time for the Overwatch Minute with Gregg Dietz.
Are we good? All right, so I don't have any notes actually set aside like I normally do for the Overwatch Minute. It's been a long time. I was trying to do small videos to put up on YouTube, but I just felt it wasn't as fun. It didn't really have that spice, if you will, like doing it live. So I'm just going to kind of talk about the game overall and the state that it's in. So there have been quite a few changes with it when it comes to characters, tweaks here and there that I'm sure you've heard about. And things have been a lot of very interesting. I don't want to say a lot of fun, but one of the things that was added recently was Hammond. I think I've talked about Hammond. He's been changed around quite a bit, but not too much. We actually just had a big change to Torbjorn. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, what happened to him?
So whenever you put your turret down, you no longer have to build it. You just put it down, and you can kind of throw it too.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah!
All right. And when it lands, it's automatically a level 2.
Okay.
He also does not put down shield for everybody now. Instead, he can go molten core for 5 seconds himself, not his turret, just himself, where he fires faster. What's his other ability? So he can throw down the turret, and he can go molten core. Those are his 2 abilities overall. And his ultimate now is that he throws down like molten lava in like a location that does an exponential large amount of damage. So yeah, that's been pretty cool. The Overwatch community in general kind of seems to embrace some of these changes and doesn't. It's really bizarre how they kind of go back and forth with how things are changed and moved around, but I think the game's in a good place at the moment. I know they're still going to do tweaks and stuff. They talked about wanting to change a lot of characters. There was actually a developer update that came out like a week ago, and I still haven't watched it. Before my new job's been busy. But the biggest complaint that I keep hearing, and this is the thing I wanted to bring up to you, Anthony, get you in on the conversation. The event that's happening right now is the Halloween event, and the skins are great. The skins are awesome, but the event itself is the same shit we've had. It's the Junkenstein's Revenge. Nothing's changed. It's the same thing. Kind of boring. Like, not gonna sugarcoat it. Kind of boring. Like, it's really, really hard to get excited about an event when there's nothing new except for skins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Fortnite is kind of taking it to an extent of changing the map and adding elements that make it fun to make you want to keep coming back week after week. Overwatch isn't doing that. Now, granted, they're 2 entirely different games. Pardon me, different shooter games, shooty ups. But if Overwatch wants to keep their fan base playing the game, they're really going to need to bring something new. I love Junkenstein's Revenge, but for fuck's sake, like, I was bored with it after the very first time they came out with it. I really didn't want to play it the second time, and the only reason I play it now is to get my free loot boxes. That's it.
Question. So what year are we in right now for Overwatch right now? Is this year 2?
We're in the 3rd year.
3rd year, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's been out for 2 years and a few months.
Okay. So I think, and this is me talking, this is embodied voice that you may not see on the stream, but it is definitely games are hard to make. It is not easy. Making
Yeah.
content for games is not easy either. But it's definitely getting to the point where there is it. If there was a plan set in stone, if there was something that Blizzard can do, which I'm pretty sure they can, having fresh content happen every other month would help keep player base, happy, but also people coming back, and so on and so on. As long as you have new content being pumped into the game. With that said, I think my gut is saying that Blizzard knows that they're using the same thing and they're only using the same mode for this year's Halloween event for people to get new skins. Because I think that
Well,
that new mode, whatever they want to do for the next time around, will be in the BlizzCon announcements or whatever they're going to plan to do.
I hope you're right. I really hope you're right because, like I said, the Junkenstein's Revenge is boring because we played it so much,
Mm-hmm.
and this wasn't just a problem with that, Anthony. This was a problem with the summer event with Lucio Ball.
That's
Like
true.
people
You're
just
right.
weren't
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
Lucio Ball. And it'll be the same thing with the winter event. It's just I know what they're trying to do. They see a spike in interest in the game when they add new maps or new characters, so specifically new characters. Um, or they do big hero changes. That's when they see huge spikes in their returning players. Um, but I feel like they would see that huge spike with new content, new stuff to play. Um, I know that at the beginning of every season they see a huge spike, and like when they added Busan, the Korean map, after the Diva video,
Mm-hmm.
they saw a huge spike in that. So my point is that why rely on a few things when you could rely on everything? And I'm not looking for like a huge overhaul of a new event. I'm looking just for something more entertaining than Junkenstein, something more entertaining than May Snowball, something more entertaining than Lucio Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe give us the option on how to change Lucio Ball, or
True. Yeah.
like, I think I made the comment. I was like, oh, what if we could play Lucio Ball with just Reinhardt?
Yeah.
That would be fucking fun, but
Mm-hmm. It is definitely an interesting time for Overwatch, especially at this moment when it comes to Blizzard. Um, I think I have faith that Blizzard has something up their sleeve at BlizzCon that I think that they're holding the cards back and knowing that they're using the same templates for these holiday events for now. I
yeah,
think
like I mean, this isn't to say I don't love Overwatch.
mm-hmm.
I don't want to see Overwatch like fall into a certain obscurity.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really feel like the numbers on viewership for the Overwatch League are enormous.
Yeah, that's huge. Yes,
So,
absolutely. So,
and
it's
maybe
yeah.
that's another thing, Anthony. Like I was playing a lot of Overwatch when I was watching that, and
Mm-hmm.
because because I was I was like I want to play right now. And now that the Overwatch League isn't happening, I just don't have the desire. So maybe there's that. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of factors, but
Yes, absolutely.
um, but yeah, guys. There's really not a ton to talk about at the moment. I mean, there is a ton to talk, but um, nothing major that I can come off the top of my head. Like I said, I didn't make a list. So, but next time we do a podcast, I'll definitely be more prepared. I just kind of forgot I was doing the Overwatch minutes. So
Yeah, no, it's again last minute type of thing happening tonight. So